once again, thank everybody for coming out. We got a couple of speakers today, and we got a couple of speakers today. Coming up next, it's Pastor Tommy and Paula Artis. They're all the way from Durham, North Carolina. All right, if you can, give them a round of applause, please.
Hello, everyone. How you doing this afternoon? We're good. We're here today for a good purpose today. And we just thank God the Lord have allowed all of us to assemble together for this gathering today. We're here for what? For justice, right? Justice begins where? With us. Each one of us, that's where justice begins, with each one of us. We have to stand up for what is right. And we need to show the world that we can stand up for justice without violence and don't take violence. Am I talking to anybody today? Amen. I am a pastor of God's House Ministry, also of Ministerial Network Ministries, Worldwide International Ministries. As I was standing here today just thinking, when I was 16 years old, I lived here in North Carolina. I was living in Washington, D.C., moved away, came down to visit my family. My time was set to go back to D.C. I went to visit one of my uncles on the way home. I was framed by 3 white police officers for a crime I did not commit. At that time, they just passed a new law, and one of those charges automatically carried 3 years. They locked me up. I was locked up overnight, and then I found out further what they were trying to do. They left the cell door partly open, hoping that I would run, but the Lord allowed me to overhear their conversation. And I heard them say, if he run, shoot to kill. I went back inside of my cell and I sat down and I said to myself, I said, I'm not going any place. I'm going to stay right here till somebody come and get me. That took a few months for them to come and get me. But during that time when I was locked up, I had a chance to meet the God of gods. And I had a chance to meet the Son of the living God who came and revealed himself to me behind those bars. And he told me, he said he was going to set me free. He said, I'm going to set you free, Tommy. And you will know that it's me. He said, I'm going to give you a sign, and by this sign, you will know that it's me. He said, on that day, when I set you free, it's going to rain so hard that if you extend your hand before your face, you would hardly be able to see your hand. Shortly before then, after I received Christ as my Lord and Savior, I went to the trial, and the judges dropped all the charges but one. All the charges were dropped but one. And I said to myself, I said, if he dropped everything but one, why didn't he drop the last charge? I'm ready to get out of here. I need to get back to D.C. But God had another plan for my life. They took me back to the bullpen and locked me up while my mother went to get somebody to stand my bail. And when they locked me up they put me back in the bullpen. When I walked behind those bars, there was nobody there but me. But as I walked there, I felt somebody walking behind, a presence that embraced me and held me.